You coming or what?
Are you? Hello, I'm Vic, and you're watching yet another Let's Play channel, and this is episode 8 of Quantum Break, and I am too busy laughing at a naughty joke to do my intro correctly, so we are off to a good start. Okay.
Locked. Jack, that key you got from Will's briefcase.
Yeah, I mean, why did you even try the door?
Key doesn't fit. Okay. I'm gonna find another way in.
Are there possibly
I'll keep a lookout for unwanted company.
any other doors that might lead into a swimming pool? I just want to get up there. Come on. I know I can. I don't know I can. I believe I can.
Hurry up, Jack. We need to get inside.
I don't work for you, Beth. Well, there's another AWE tag.
We shouldn't stay out here.
There's no way in over here.
The nagging really is too much, guys. Yeah, so it is over this way. Taxi?
This is weird. Huh. I could swear this is the same cab I was in when I came to the university.
It's a taxi. They all look the same, don't they? I'll check the license plate on my phone and see if anything comes up, but, I mean, it's a long shot.
Why? Why would you check the license plate on your phone? What do you... Is that it? Just look at it. IC7H9. Taxi number 466. Doesn't seem crazy useful. Oh. Okay, so we'll do a little... Yeah, there we go. So somebody went up there and painted that mural in the recently. And then I waited for the scaffold to get rebuilt. Is that the countermeasure or is that the core? Nice jump.
Hey! Think I found a way in.
There we go, okay.
Whoa. Hey, I just looked up the license plate of the cab parked over there. It belongs to somebody named Nick Marsters.
Nick Marsters? That's the name of one of the witnesses we picked up from the university.
Yeah, I recognized his picture. I saw him there. But how did his cab get here? Do you think Monarch took it?
Somebody's busy.
I've been monitoring Monarch activities this whole time.
Where is that chronon source?
I honestly don't know. Yes, Amy? What is it?
There were others taken from the university. Friends of mine.
Oh, it's right here. Okay.
Should be released by now.
Nice.
What have we got here?
Against everybody else. That what Monarch did at the university is necessary to protect them from...
Man, this place is a mess.
Guessing your little thing.
Oh,
Damn it. These stutters aren't going away.
and the girls having a chat in the parking lot didn't even notice.
I mean, they could have picked anybody.
Will had used the building to hide away his personal items.
He might have actually lived here for a while.
What the hell were you doing here, brother? Time travel experiments with rats?
Well, it's a good precursor to human experimentation in many cases.
Okay, May 17th, 1998. This is William Joyce, and I'm about to conduct the first animal test of the machine prototype using my trusty pet mouse, Schrodinger, in order... Where? He's gone. Where'd he go? Shit. Come on, Schrodinger. Come to Willie. Come on, come on, come on. You're okay. You're all right. You're all right. Okay, finally, we're sending Schrodinger into the machine clockwise through the corridor, which will send him 5 minutes into the future, meaning he will reemerge exactly 5 minutes after he enters the machine. It has now been 3 minutes. No sign of Schrodinger. This is a very good sign. 2 minutes to go. Okay, so yeah, turns out he just kind of sat inside the corridor for 5 minutes, took a shit on the tubing. This reveals a very clear flaw in my test. My mouse is an idiot.
Well, he's a mouse. I don't know what you
Okay, the
expected.
machine is warming up again. Should be able to activate test number 2 in around about 5 minutes and 15 seconds. It's now clear the only quantifiable test will be travel to the past. The machine is now calibrated to send Schrodinger 5 minutes into the past, which means that he will now be traveling counterclockwise through the corridor, and when he comes out the other... Holy shit. Holy shit, it worked. This is clear proof that it's... What I'm now looking at is a future version of the same mouse that has successfully traveled 5 minutes into the past. Schrodinger, meet future you. Ow. That fucker bit me.
$12,000 moving bill. He must have hauled a lot more to this place than just some old boxes.
I don't know. Probably depends what part of the country we're in. Wealthy college town.
You owned this place since 1999? Why didn't you tell me, Will?
Maybe he went back to 1999 to buy it.
No wonder you were always coming up with crazy shit.
What, just because he smoked a little marijuana from time to time? That's not how it works.
Hello, Riverport. Teresa Sedmak here, filling in for Bobby Radford, about to brighten your day with some good news. The victims wounded during the terrorist attack on Riverport University are being treated in the Monarch Solutions Medical Center in downtown Riverport.
Oh, how convenient. Being held hostage, eh?
Now stable and out of critical condition. I'm sure they are thankful for all your good.
Chronon source? Yes. Nice.
There we go.
I would love to have a rundown building like this to hang out in. I would get up to much mischief and take a bunch of really cool photos.
Any luck in there?
And teenager
Working on it.
me would be so excited about the whole thing. Beth, play video. Well, we'll bring Beth in a minute, I guess.
Let's try this again. Nope.
Kick it. No? Lame. Well, where's the ladies' locker room? Lame.
Hey, Jack. You gonna unlock this door for us?
No.
Yeah, just hold on.
I'm gonna leave you out there and watch your video without you.
All right, let's take a look around. Down here. Nice work.
Why not take a look around upstairs? There might be some interesting chronon sources or something.
This note. It's directed at me.
July 4th, 2010. Beth Wilder, I'm addressing this video to you. You told me to stay away from my workshop, but I couldn't just leave it there. I went back to get it. and the entire place is a disaster zone. The countermeasure, gone. Taken. Shit.
What the...
Safe, empty. I just need to know you have it. Because if it falls into the wrong hands, its power is immeasurable. Our future, our entire lives depend on it. This can't all be for nothing. You know where to find me. Please, hurry.
2010. Holy shit.
What was that?
He recorded that for me in 2010? What the fuck? He said the countermeasure's gone? It's not good. We need to figure this out. Let's keep looking.
I mean, obviously, we're going to go back to 2010 and we're going to take the countermeasure. Beth, you're not allowed in there.
Push this out of the way.
No, that room is not for you, Beth. You're not a gents.
Jack, your brother addressed that video to me, but I've never met him before in my life.
Well, it sounded like he thought you had his countermeasure.
I wish. But he said it was stolen on July 4th, 2010. Somebody took it. But I'm hoping this place will help us figure out who.
Not until you've had a shower. You're not allowed to go in the pool until you shower. Beth, where are you going? I said you have to shower.
I'll give you the honor of pressing the button.
Okay, that's cool, but there's a chronon source for me to get. I think it's safe to say that I'm an employee, right? There we go. Oh, yes. The ladies' locker room is weirdly dark. Disappointing.
Is that?
Yeah, I think so.
Another dang time machine.
Second time machine. This changes everything.
Well, set the destination to
If we
July
can get this
4th,
thing working,
2010,
we
and
don't
let's
need
get
that
this thing
countermeasure.
done.
We can change everything. What if we stop the fracture from ever happening in the first place? We can go back to yesterday, undo everything in the past before it happens. Nobody dies. Paul doesn't go through the machine. Monarch never exists. I mean, the fracture never occurs.
Jack, wait. Let's think this through. That's not how it...
I can go into the machine like Paul did at the university. I helped him set it up. Then we activate the core, put the corridor in place, and set the date. I can do it, Beth.
I'm not so sure we could do this without the countermeasure. But you're right. We'll need the machine.
Right. Let's start with the core.
Of course.
Explanation? Anybody?
I saw some kind of visions of this machine in his workshop. You must have hid it here.
Feel free to fill me in. Anytime now.
Actually, I'd like to
Okay,
talk.
core controls.
Jeez, these
Where
people
are
are just going to go on and on, aren't
These
they?
schematics are all in Will's writing. He did all of this. Built everything.
Monarch was made aware of its existence shortly after it was completed.
We probably should not forget that Paul Serene is the one that arranged for
1999.
us to learn how the machine works, to how to operate the machine. So, given that he appears to be
No, nothing I can make sense
from
of.
the future with knowledge of it, he probably intended for us to learn those things so that we could come here and do what we're about to do. I wonder if he knew that we were going to bring two very chatty ladies with us that wouldn't let us do our dang show. Parents killed in Bradbury car crash. Holiday cheer is in short supply in the Riverport community of Bradbury after a tragic car crash claimed their lives of a married couple, Anthony and Catherine Joyce. Probably no relation, right? The accident took place within walking distance of the family's front door on Princeton Street in the early afternoon. Catherine Joyce, who was driving, lost control of their car after a collision with another vehicle and crashed into a utility pole. The other car left the scene of the accident. The Joyces were both well known in the Bradbury area as prominent members of the community. Last year, they were recognized by the mayor for their charity efforts, particularly in the Riverport Multiple Sclerosis Walk. They have organized every year since 1993. The couple left behind 2 children, the promising young physicist Dr. William Joyce and Jack Joyce, still underage. A candlelight vigil will be held for Anthony and Catherine on Sunday to unite the grieving family, friends, and the community during this tragic time. So he bought this pool the same year that their parents died and started working on the time machine. Is that why he was working on the time machine?
Look like they're from the 21st century. Guy sure as hell know how to make his life more complicated.
We looked at that one already.
The schematics for the countermeasure spanned 11 years, 1999 to 2010. In itself, that wasn't strange. But the guy built a working time machine in 2.
You might want to take a look at this, Jack.
Yep. Wow, that monitor's gotta be so burned in by now.
17 years and these...
Beth, the time has arrived. It's here. Everything you warned me about is about to come to fruition. Please give me a sign that you're still out there. Put my mind at ease. Tell me you have the countermeasure. I'm losing my mind over here. I spent years trying to convince myself that you were wrong all this time, and that I built the countermeasure for nothing. I tried to move on, pick up the pieces, but now I've seen the proof. Paul Serene brought me in to advise on an experiment at the university. They've built it. They've built another time machine, almost an exact replica of my design, but with key flaws in the calculations. Just like you said, if they activate this machine, the fracture will occur. How is this possible? How have they followed my designs so closely? Somebody's been watching me all this time, haven't they? Somebody's orchestrating this, all of it. I'm being followed. At first, I thought it was paranoia, but it's true. A man has been watching my every move. I secretly took his photo, ran a search. His name is Liam Burke. He works for a security division of Monarch Solutions. I first noticed it weeks ago, but this could have been going on for years. What does he want? What does he know? How is he connected to this? I need answers. I don't know who I can trust anymore. I don't know who else is involved, what they want, why. I need to hear from you. I need to know that I'm not alone in all of this. If what you once told me is true, then the onset of the fracture may be inevitable, but I can't simply stand by and allow it to happen. Not until I know the countermeasure is safe. Oh man, and he's just been emailing into the void. Apparently they were fairly close. I guess they would have to have been for him to trust her enough to spend 11 years building the countermeasure. Can I? Yeah, I can go down there. Okay. What is this?
It says the time machine core needs to be reset.
Okay.
Great. What the hell's it look like?
A round thing in the middle, I think.
What, you never seen a time machine core before, Beth? So much text, man. A Civilian's Guide to Time Travel, cliché working title, by William Joyce. Opening statements, open with a zinger. Schrodinger's cat joke? Note, find appropriate accompanying cat photo. Note, no cat photo. No science explained here. Marketing bullshit. Time machine equals works, implications equals limitless. Give me your money spiel. build-up existence of time machine. Content here dependent on findings from first human test later tonight. Findings, facts dumbed down for the mouth breathers who will inevitably want to invest. Purpose of guide, to explain to mouth breathers how the machine works and why. Note, proofread and delete all mouth breather references. Time machine overview, how research started, include gratuities for research grant, sucking ass, community, and investors. Note, also thank Jack for his patience. Now that this is over, I promise to be there for him. Note, too personal. Basic overview of time machine. Parts. Chronon particles. Nobody will give a shit about this or understand. Skip it. How time travel works. Simplest terms. Subject activates time machine. Step 1, core. Step 2, corridor. Subject sets the desired time travel date. Subject enters the corridor. Compare corridor to donut in shape to explain. Note, add joke. You don't want to eat this donut or your body will suffer terminal chronon saturation, leading to your slow but inevitable death. Note, cut joke, disturbing. Subject walks around corridor. Walking clockwise around corridor equals travel to future. Walking counterclockwise around corridor equals travel to past. Clock-like design. Subject arrives at new time in future or past. Space-time continuum, travel across space. Time travel is not a portal. Spatial destination will not always be the same as entry point. Time travel is tied to a rotating black hole core. Note, explain the core first. Note, fuck it, just compare the core to a car engine. Note, look up info on car engines. Subject will arrive in future/past at the location where the time machine and core were located in that time. Cannot travel to a time when time machine and core are not active. Cannot travel to a time before core was first activated. Examples of how time travel works. In 1999, a time machine core is first activated. The time machine is located on an island. In 2000, the time machine with the same core is moved to a circus tent. Teddy enters the time machine in 1999 and travels to 2000. He exits the time machine and is in a circus tent. Note, use better examples, note circus tent. Teddy cannot travel to a time before 1999 because the core was not active. Will bang my goddamn head against the wall every time somebody uses the example of not being able to go back and kill Hitler to try to sound clever or funny. Note, a dinosaur joke though? Note, explain you can't go back and see dinosaurs. Fucking sucks. Closed loops. In theory, all actions resulting from time travel equals already accounted for. Should not be able to change the past. Any attempt to change things was always part of the chain of events in the first place. Already happened. Explain Novikov's self-consistency principle until heads go pop. Metaphor to explain closed loops. Time is an egg. You can move the egg, but no matter where you move it, the same chicken will hatch. Note, terrible example, plus you could just eat the fucking egg. An egg is sitting on the table. You leave the room, come back, and the egg is broken on the floor. You aren't sure how this happens, but it saddens you. The egg was important to you because, insert reason that makes sense later. You travel to the past to prevent the egg from breaking. When you arrive in the past, you rush over to the table, accidentally bump it, and the egg falls and breaks. You caused the very thing you tried to present. Closed loops. Why the hell do all my examples end up being about eggs? Note, replace egg with something else. Well, bad news, everybody. The egg is fucked. Have I read enough stuff yet? I probably haven't. Did I skip past some stuff over here? I'm supposed to go into the middle. Yeah, don't feel like going to the middle just yet. I haven't looked at this. Cool. Okay. How about this? Riverport physicist on the rise. Dr. Joyce and Dr. Meyer became household names earlier this year when their paper on the proposed existence of a chronon field became one of the most hotly debated theories in the quantum physics community since the Higgs boson. William Joyce, born and raised in Riverport, wasn't satisfied with simply being a part of the discussion and decided to actively search for proof. His proposed research project led to him obtaining the highly prestigious Harold Steinberg Fund, with an estimated value of $150,000. Dr. William Joyce is officially the youngest recipient of the research grant to date. While the specifics of his research proposal remains confidential. No, they remain confidential because they are specifics. It is likely that Joyce aims to demonstrate clear proof of the so-called Meyer-Joyce field, as well as potential applications for the manipulation of this field. A research timeline has been established with milestones that point to early 1999 as the period when this research will be ready for public unveiling. We will continue to follow William Joyce's story as part of our Report Rising series. Alright, I actually found all the narrative objects, and I spent most of this episode reading, so let's get a little bit done before we have to call it a day. I think that this is not where I need to go. Yeah, there we go. Gotta dive in at the shallow end first, even though it's not allowed, because you'll hit your head on the bottom and break your neck, and the poor lifeguard is going to have to stay in the pool with you while you die, because that's the way their training works.
Hey, it looks like I can reset the core from here.
Are you sure you know what you're doing there?
No clue. But I did help Paul set up the machine at the university.
Which then caused the fracture.
Look, Will knew the calculations were wrong. Hoping that means he knew what he was doing here. This is what Will is leading us to. We have to test it. The core. That's what we set up first.
Okay, we did the core, and now we do...
This could actually be the key to finding the countermeasure.
We'll see.
Beth, I already
Still
told you
resetting.
how we're going to find the countermeasure.
The core is reset. We need to activate it from the control booth.
The controls are up here, according to the monitor.
My controls are up here.
Here goes nothing.
Press W to activate core. I pressed it. I need to hold it. It doesn't say hold, it says press. I already forgot what Paul taught me in the second episode.
What was that?
It's fine. It's fine. It worked. It actually worked. Okay, we activate the corridor next.
Okay, there's no way that thing should be exposed like that.
Oh, are you a believer in the cosmic censorship hypothesis? And that there should be no such thing as an exposed singularity?
The corridor. It's key activated. Will's key.
Kerchonk.
Thank God.
Is that supposed to do that?
Will's key did that?
Yeah.
Key to a time machine, and he left it in the trunk of his goddamn car.
Where would you keep it?
That's my brother in a nutshell.
That didn't sound good.
Fuck. Let's just hope it still works.
This time machine is way cooler than the one that Monarch built. Excelsior!
No.
What?
God damn it. I don't know. We were so close. I'm gonna try it again.
Yeah, like
Oh.
hell you are. You saw what happened. Something's wrong with the machine.
We don't know that.
You're not trained for this. Anything you do is gonna make it worse.
We
You
can't.
know I'm right.
Stop. I'm trying.
You lost people. You're angry. I get it. But this is bigger than us. We can't fix the machine.
We have to go back to
But I
we have
might
to go
know
back to
somebody.
2010 and steal it. We have to steal the thing.
Sophia Amaral.
The Monarch scientist. I saw her video near Ground Zero.
Serene's head of Cronin Research. She'll be at the Monarch Gala tonight, but security's airtight. She'll be nearly impossible to get to.
Unless I have an invite. Paul told me he expected me to meet him at that party.
That was not a friendly invitation. Jack, no.
Here we go. End of Act 2. And also of Episode 8. Come see me again in Episode 9 for hopefully a better executed intro than we saw this time. And probably some more TV. Talk to you soon.